Ladies and gentlemen, यहाँ पे गांड फट गई. Now, ladies and gentlemen, today we got new leaks. Some of them got taken down, and we apparently have this GTA 6 map that I want to check out as well. Oh shit! Yeah, that is correct. We're gonna be actually talking about literally everything that happened in the past, currently, and what's gonna happen in the future. We're gonna talk about the trailer. When is it gonna come out? Is it actually gonna happen after we're dead, or is that gonna happen when we're alive? We're gonna be talking about everything in this video, so drop a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. But first things first, I want to talk about this, right? This is absolutely wild. And realistically, what month you guys believe we're gonna get the trailer? Y'all believe it's gonna happen in 2077, and y'all believe that it's gonna happen when we're 80 years old? I don't know what, but I do believe that it's gonna happen this year, guys. But check this out. Player finds GTA 6 online gameplay from hacked footage. Oh shit! And surely this is something we covered the other day, and Rockstar, they took it down. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, damn son, like, you guys could have waited till people got to see the gameplay. You guys could have waited like a month, maybe like 2 years before deleting the game. Deleting the gameplay. You agree, right? Smash a like button if you agree. But yeah, those of you that missed that, and there's an image flowing around that is very good quality, if they have not taken that down, I will link you that at the end, so stick around for that. But apparently this is something that was from last year. Gameplay got leaked out, we all saw it, but there was one clip that a lot of people didn't get to notice, and it went under a lot of people's noses. Even I missed that, but I got to see it. And yeah, like Rockstar, it was the real deal, guys, so they had to nuke that. But check this out. This is something that is
this is
very
based
good.
Off the leaks. A lot of this stuff has actually been confirmed based off of those leaks. So this map we're looking at might end up being the closest to the actual map we end up getting. Now, shout out to the creator of this map. My neurons are fried. He actually posted this on Reddit. He said, made a concept map based on the leaks. He says only named locations discovered in the leaks are on this map. So let's just look at this map and see how great it actually is. Now, in the full picture here, the only part of this map, I think...
honestly, I feel like that this is made from GTA 5 assets, but they have kept up with the leaks, so they use the Vice City leak that happened. And I actually seen the real map image, right? That happened. Oh, shit! Yeah, there was a big-ass Florida map leak image last year that happened. A lot of people got to see it, so I'm not saying that I got GTA 6 early. I got GTA 6, look at me! You know, I'm not pulling that card, but yeah, because of the leaks, there was I've got to see an actual image of the map, and it looks pretty big, and this one also looks pretty big. I feel like that it's a realistic realistic looking map, although it can certainly change in the future. But thoughts, first impressions, how y'all feel about that?
A little speculation based. Are these islands over here on the eastern side on the right? But I actually love what he did here with the Bermuda Triangle. Like, yeah, I didn't think about it, but a Bermuda Triangle parody would be so much fun in a Rockstar game. Like, I couldn't imagine what they
and honestly, let's keep a $150, right? Knowing Rockstar games, knowing the fact that they love the UFO stuff, knowing the fact that they love aliens, this and that. By the way, I have a second channel by the name of Scary X. I cover alien, UFO, and ghost stuff on that channel. Oh shit! If you're into that, check out the card here after the fact. But knowing Rockstar, they love shiza like that, so I wouldn't be surprised if they got like a Bermuda conspiracy, and you know what I'm saying. So
and I'm sure it'd be something hilarious. And maybe they can tie in with the UFOs and all the aliens, you know, in GTA 5 and GTA Online. But a Bermuda Triangle would be amazing. So I'm actually hoping we get something like it. But of course, we have these other islands. You know, maybe think of these like Cayo Perico-esque islands. What is neat, all of them have like a little airstrip, and that's one thing you will notice in his version of this map. There's a bunch of airstrips scattered around. Obviously, there's a big airport. There's a bunch of airstrips, which isn't like the biggest of things, but it does make the world feel bigger. That's
how many airstrips we had in GTA 5? I believe that we had 3. We had Los Santos, that's number 1, that's the first one, and then we had like the flight school area. I believe that was Trevor area or something. Then we had another one in the desert, so 3 there. And yeah, we actually had the military. So we had 4. I can recall 4. Were there more than 4? Thoughts, guys? Thoughts?
Of course, really cool. Well, let's just start with the city part. Of course, we have Vice City. Now, again, when we're taking a look at the names of everything on this map, all of this stuff is based off of the leaks. So the North Beaches, the Washington Beach, Vice Beach, Overtown, Little Haiti, Rock Ridge, any of these other places, that's all basically confirmed. Now, as far as the actual city part goes, I mean, this city is pretty massive. We'll take a look in a second here, comparing it to GTA 5's Los Santos. It is slightly bigger than Los Santos, but I think this is actually a pretty accurate estimate as to what we're going to get. We know the game is going to be...
And here's the thing. We actually had leaks from the homie Tom Henderson, and even Jason Schreier did say that this game is going to be smaller. It's going to be a smaller game. Now, what we're hearing is that this map is going to be bigger compared to GTA 5, and that makes sense because a lot of people were kind of worrying that is this game... Is this gonna be smaller than GTA 5, or is this gonna be smaller than RDR2? I feel like that this game is gonna be smaller than RDR2 but bigger than GTA 5. I believe that's realistic, but the crazy part, I mean Bombo, bro. Bombo God. The fact that Rockstar Games, they took 10 plus years, the game still hasn't came out, right? Hasn't come out yet. The fact that they're still developing this game 10 plus years later, decade later, they have to cut stuff out from the game. That is insane to me. That is insane to me. We're hearing that they will be they will be adding more stuff later on as DLCs that should have been at launch. Obviously, we're gonna get DLCs. They're gonna be updating the game. That's actually pretty good. And knowing Rockstar's track record, this game is probably gonna be having a lot of shark cards, man. They're gonna milk us dry. They're gonna be milking the pom pom. I'm saying pom pom. So they're gonna be milking the pom pom. They're gonna be milking the shark cards, and they're gonna milk our wallets dry. That's gonna happen, but damn, son, thoughts, guys?
Slightly bigger. We know the map is gonna be slightly bigger, but from a couple of the other leaks, we know that the game's not gonna be like 10 times bigger. Rockstar want to keep this game sort of a little bit more scaled down, and then just they'll progress over the years after it releases, and they'll add a bunch more stuff. They wanted to sort of get rid of the developer crunch, so making the map a little bit more smaller scale, like we're gonna see, fits with those original leaks. It's still bigger than GTA 5's map, but it's not going to be, again, 5-10 times bigger. And that's sort of what we're seeing here in the city.
I guess from what I've seen, and I could be wrong, but you let me know in the comments and the live chat. Obviously, live chat will disappear once the video is done premiering, but let me know in the comments as well. But I've heard from a lot of people, and this is quite true, and I agree with that as well, myself. Because a lot of people are saying that, hey, if the map is decent size, we do not want like a big-ass map that got nothing to do. We've seen Cyberpunk with that. Although Cyberpunk, right now, it's a good game, but still though there is nothing really to do in the open world. Saints Row, prime example. Nothing really to do in the open world. It's completely empty, completely bare bones. So a lot of people understand this. A lot of people are okay with the idea of a smaller map, and surely we're hearing that it's gonna be bigger than GTA 5. And if that's really true, my guy, that is actually wild. Oh, shit. That they are gonna still have a bigger map than GTA 5. And GTA 5, it's a detailed ass game, bro. Detailed ass game. And if this game is truly bigger than GTA 5 while maintaining the details of GTA 5 in terms of the open world, and being a little bit better, or maybe even better beyond just GTA 5 level of betterness, right? If that makes sense. I'm not even sure if that makes sense or not. I'm pretty sure it makes sense, kind of, you know what I'm saying? But you get the point, right? If we have a big ass map that got nothing to do, then that's gonna be whack. But if the map is a little bit smaller, but it got a lot of activities and we got a lot to do, then that's where the sauce is at. You agree? One, if agree. Two, if disagree. Of
course, we have the same old stuff from the old OG Vice City. You have the beach part, which would be really cool. Of course, we have these little islands. Hopefully, again, I've said it before, we get the mansion back. We get Tommy's mansion. That'd be cool. If there's a little Easter egg as well, that'd be sick. And as far as the rest of the map, let's just quickly run through it. We'll start at the south here. Of course, we have the hamlet. I think I've also seen this called Homestead. I'm not really sure which one's the right name. We do know this is going to be down here. Maybe this is where the air base is. I mean, he has it here. We don't really know where like the military base will be. So maybe down here, down south, this is where it'll be. Of course, this connects to the Keys. And I'm sure there'll be some, pretty cool stuff on these islands down here.
Man, this is actually lit, bro. Like, imagine driving through here and seeing the water gameplay. And I will link you 2 videos at the end. One for the screenshot, like the gameplay image. And then I will link you that demo engine gameplay with the water, the graphics. It actually looked really, really sick. Now, guys, I have electric scooter, and I'm in Montreal. Let me know where you guys at, what city. Montreal is basically an island. So the reason I'm bringing this up, I have an electric scooter, and I drove that thing last year. I'm gonna be doing that when summer hits, right? And driving that thing, it's like playing GT. It's like playing GTA 7 in real life. Deadass, no cap. Okay, hand on top of this bottle of water, my guy. It's like playing GTA 6. Obviously, Montreal is an island, so there are highways and there are bridges connected like that with Laval and the other side, right? So I drove my electric scooter quite a number of times through bridges, and it's actually lit, bro. So I cannot wait to do that in GTA 6. Obviously, I played GTA 7 already, guys. I want to play GTA 6. I want to play the prequel first. Smash the like button if you agree, man. Smash
so as
the
we
like
work
button
our
if you
way
want to
up
do
on this left-hand side, we have this giant area, the grass rivers, probably based off of the Everglades. This is going to be the nature-esque part of the map. This is going to be like the Mount Chiliad-esque part, of course, not with mountains this time, with like swampy marshland. Now in his map, he has a couple of dirt roads.
Can a brother grow Nesquik there, bruh?
That's what these little small lines are. There's a couple of little settlements, if you want to call them that, out here. I do want to come back to this area because it is quite a large area where it looks like there's not much, but I actually think it's a good thing. So if you're seeing this map and you're like, wow, there's the city, that's cool, but then there's just like this whole giant area where there's almost nothing, and you're a little worried, I wouldn't be. But again, we'll touch on that in a second. Let's just.
I mean, yeah, the reason I'm not really worried is because it's Rockstar Games making it, but yeah, if you look at this deadass, right? Man, I would be worried. I would be terrified. But knowing it's Rockstar Games, I'm not too worried. But if it was someone else, then I would be worried because that's a whole lot of wasted space. But I'm not worried with Rockstar specifically.
Quickly continue through this. Above,
I kind of am worried actually. But
the grasslands or the grass rivers part, that's where we're going to start seeing a couple of those other little smaller towns. We do know there's like the prison here. There's also this racetrack. We also
that's where Andrew Tate would be. Holy. Oh shit. I think that's where they capture Andrew Tate. Thoughts are free Andrew Tate or keep him locked. I want to know
a couple of whatever happened to him. Towns. This one actually has marina right there.
We don't have any update on Andrew Tate, right? Like we heard that they denied him like 4 or 5 times, but we haven't got any new update on that. Damn, son.
I see. And then we of course get to the Port Gellhorn. That's up at the top. We don't know specifically the size of this town, but hopefully it's going to be almost maybe just like 50% of Vice City. It does not look like, based off of the leaks, we're going to be getting 2 major cities. Again, maybe that's something Rockstar want to do after the game comes out as like a DLC. Yeah. It looks like at launch, we're not going to have anything like 2 major cities. The Port Gellhorn does seem to be the next largest city.
Today's kids would probably be like, yo, man, that's a good Battle Royale map. You know what I'm saying? That's a good, that's a good Battle Royale map. Where are we dropping? You want to be dropping Doomed Hills. You want to be dropping Port Gellhorn. Let's drop on Sundown, guys. Sundown, F the Tomato Town. Let's go to the Sundown. God damn, bro.
It's just definitely not going to be on the scale of Vice City. And recently we learned Port Gellhorn might not even be based off of places like Tampa or Fort Myers or any of those places on the coast. It actually might be based off of places on the Florida Panhandle. I believe a couple of the map makers figured out that a bunch of stuff from the leaks are actually found in Panama City, which is a location on the Florida Panhandle. So it looks like Rockstar might be taking some liberties here with Florida and with how the map is, I guess, put out. But again, we do have Port Gellhorn over here. It does have a decently sized area as far as like the city part of it goes. I mean, it extends, pretty decently deep here. You also do have the racetrack, another racetrack, which is found in the game files. And then that's what
I genuinely feel like that. And you see these small ass roads, right? Right here, this and that. There's a lot of stuff here. I do believe that it's gonna be a very high quality detail map, honestly.
Where north of this is where you get into the more mountainous areas. I say mountains, but it's just giant hills. You're not going to be seeing anything on the scale of Mount Chiliad, but in a couple of the clips, you actually could see some pretty decently large hills in the background. So that's why we have the dome.
I also hope that the wildlife is actually there, like because we're talking Florida, like the swamps and stuff like that. Obviously, I never went to Miami, never went to Florida. Maybe in the future, that's a dream, you know what I'm saying? But obviously a lot of people always talk about the wildlife, the swamps. I do believe that they're gonna go crazy with that, especially knowing the fact that how wild they went with the crocodiles and alligators and stuff like that in Red Dead Redemption 2. There was like an Easter egg. I saw the video only. I never really got to play RDR2. I only played like an hour of that. But there was an Easter egg where you could feed the lady to the crocodile or the alligator. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. If you're familiar, if you know what I'm talking about, let me know, okay? But I do believe that the wildlife is gonna be absolutely crazy for this game, and I genuinely hope that they up the NPC. I hope that they up the quality of the animals and the life. I hope for the weather system is actually there, because otherwise it's gonna be a massive missed opportunity. And knowing it's Rockstar, I believe expectations are really sky high, myself included. And understandably, guys, listen, if we go back 2 years ago, I would have said that keep your expectations low. In fact, even if we went 6 months ago, I would be like, keep your expectations low. I was acting like a defeated gamer, but Activision, Call of Duty, it's so trash right now, bro. They completely killed 3 years, 3,000 devs. I'm constantly talking about it because it is true. They completely are neglecting the community. They completely kill their franchise. And my biggest learning lesson, and I feel like the biggest learning lesson for a lot of Call of Duty players here, is that when you settle for just, you know, nothing, you get nothing in return. If you settle for small, then you get nothing, right? So we need to have our expectations high, guys. Obviously, we're talking GTA, we're talking Rockstar. Money is not even an issue for them. Money is not even an issue with Activision. They got 3 years, 3,000 devs. Rockstar here, they got all the money in the world, and they have produced bangers after bangers, and they know we need GTA 6, and in fact, they admitted that expectations are really high this time. So they know what we want, knowing the fact that they deliver bangers. They got NASA computers. The second the gameplay got leaked out, they deadass got the FBI involved. Bro, what more proof do you need? Can I get the FBI involved? Can you get the FBI involved? No, right? We cannot do that. Rockstar Games over a gameplay leak, my guy. Gameplay leak. We're not even talking about like national security. We're not even talking about somebody got kidnapped. I cannot say that word on YouTube. But kid and you know, whenever you nap, you actually are napping. All YouTube algorithm. I'm talking about sleeping. Okay, you guys know what I mean, right? Put 2 and 2 together. Like my guy, somebody, a 17-year-old. Leaked your gameplay. It's not that deep. I mean, it is deep, okay? I get that. It's deep. It's GTA 6. Not even the aliens have seen that, okay? Not even people at Area 51 has seen GTA 6 gameplay. So I get that. But the fact that they were able to get the FBI involved, damn. Let's have high expectations. Full on, bro. High expectations. Deadass. Let's not be defeated gamers, guys. No longer I'm a defeated gamer. No longer I'll settle to be defeated, to be a defeated gamer. We need better. We demand better, okay? Money does not grow on trees. $70. This needs to be a $70 high-ass quality game. Smash the like button if you agree, guys.
Well, here we have a couple of mountains. We do know of this Yorktown. That's going to be up at the north. We just don't know what it's based off of, but that's going to be up there. And then that leads us to the whole north, east part of the map. And there's a lot of cool stuff up here as well. Of course, in the middle down, we have Lake Leonida. That's going to be the big lake. Hopefully it has a river that, hopefully this little river connects. And then it also maybe connects to this, just so you have a way to access both sides by boat. You can just cut through instead of going all the way around. And then we have this Ambrosia area. I'd imagine that's more like grapeseed. I mean, obviously there's even the farmlands over here. One of the cool places that was mentioned by name in the leaks, but not really, I mean, we didn't see anything. Fairyland. We're assuming that's like the Disney World of GTA 6, so that'll be cool.
Oh yeah.
There's a couple other places up here, a couple other little smaller towns.
Yo, where is Disneyland? Where is Disneyland? I never went to I believe Disneyland is in Miami. Holy, is that true? Is that true? Thoughts, guys? Agree? Disagree? I'm not even talking about agreeing or disagreeing. Is that true or cap? True or cap?
Copperhead, Sundown Beach, Sarah, which is probably the NASA equivalent. So hopefully we'll see some cool stuff with that. And then that sort of wraps up the map. So overall, again, this map, we zoom back out to the normal size. I think this is one of the best maps we could get, until of course we get the official one. This sort of has everything. Now, if you're wondering how it compares to GTA 5's map as far as size, Reddit user Sticky Lizard Studios decided to put a little comparison here. You can see, again, it's not double the size of GTA 5, but it is still significantly larger. And as far as the city goes,
okay, I want to give proper credit. He's given proper credit, so credit to you, my neurons. My neurons are fried, actually, so bruh.
The city, there's a lot more of it compared to the GTA 5 city. So if you're worried maybe about something like this not having enough, I don't think you should, because the one thing you got to remember, this game is going to be way more detailed. And what I mean by that, there are going to be so many more interiors you could actually go into. One of the problems with the Los Santos map down here, you just couldn't go into like any building, and it made the city feel a lot smaller.
Yeah, holy though. Oh shit! Now I'm kind of realizing that, yeah, there's a lot of empty space in GTA 5 as well, but it does it feel empty? Okay, after playing this game for 10 plus years, I don't want to go here. Like, I don't want to be in between this area. So it does kind of feel empty. But GTA, we have heard, and in fact, Rockstar did file patent. I remember they filed a patent for the NPCs. They filed patents for realistic driving and bunch of bull squash like that. I believe that happened like early 2020 or something like that. I could be wrong. I made a video on it. Even IGN covered that. And I remember around that time, people were like, that's not GTA 6. That's not GTA 6. But we later found out that It is GTA 6, okay? It is GTA 6. And we also did hear that we're gonna be able to go inside the buildings. Could you imagine, like this, all of this has, it's gonna have a lot of buildings, right? Could you imagine? I don't believe that all the buildings gonna be accessible, right? That's not gonna happen. We're still like, we're decades away, guys. We're decades away from seeing games like that. But I believe that a lot more buildings and areas will be accessible. And I also do believe that a lot will also be copy pasted. Probably. Let's keep a $1.50, and that's fine as long as the map is not repetitive, as long as there's a lot to do and story is great, gameplay is good, it has a lot of like content. I feel like that people would be fine, and if it's a step up from GTA 5 and RDR2, people are gonna be shaking. I'm gonna be shaking, you're gonna be shaking as well. But guys, click on this video on the screen. We actually deadass have our very first image to GTA 6. Not sure if they took it down or not, but if they have not, click on this video on the screen. If you already seen it, then click the video on the left. Check these videos out, guys, and I will see you right there. Subscribe.